I'm so chill right now. Anyway, hi. How are we doing? How's it going? It's Sunday, which means it's sprint day, and I'm in the mood to read something. I have my hot water bottle. I'm on my period. Unfortunately, it has knocked me the fuck out today. I was alright most of the week, even though I came on Christmas Eve, which is like the most unlucky day to come on. So like the entire week has been like this. But I used to get cramps on like the first days, and now it's more like middle to end. It's weird. Female bodies are weird. Anyway, hi. I'm looking forward to reading today. I've been in such a slump, simply from that fucking Abby Jimenez book, the Just for the Summer one, and I DNF'd it. There, I said it. I DNF'd it. DNF'd a romance book. How pathetic. But I didn't want to read it. It just pissed me off. Didn't want to read it. It was annoying me. So today we've got the hot water bottle. We've got the tea brewing. I will probably also eat. I might have dinner in the like second sprint, because I don't like to have like savoury food and sweet tea, like sweet drinks and savoury food. It's not my vibe. Although that's a lie. I constantly used to get like chocolate milkshakes at McDonald's and eat my McDonald's with a chocolate milkshake. But you know, the apples and oranges. Come see, come sa. Not everything's the same. I just want a really chill evening. We have 2.5 days left of the year, because we've got Monday, Tuesday, full days, and then this evening. I would really love if I could finish this book, which is Make the Season Bright, and Happy Place, not Happy Place, Funny Story by Emily Henry. That would be really great. I would love to finish off this romance vlog, cut a tie in it, cut ties with it, cut it off, finish it before 2025 starts. Not me about to say 2021. Fully, I'm still stuck in the COVID year. Like, my brain is still 23 years old. Yeah, that's the vibe. That is the plan. I'm gonna read Make the Season Bright. This is my Illumicrate Afterlight version. Obviously the dust jacket's elsewhere. I put off reading this one because it's about someone being left at the altar, or like, well, that doesn't happen in the book. It happened prior to the book starting. And it's like a second chance romance, but I don't see how anyone can forgive someone for leaving them at the altar. So I put this one off for a long time as well. I say a long time, it only came out last month, but a long time in the context of this vlog, and in the context of the last couple of weeks, where I was like also not wanting to pick up Just for the Summer, and then I was not looking forward to moving on to this one anyway, so I wasn't picking up Just for the Summer because of this as well. It was a whole thing. Just don't worry about it. It was a whole thing. But because this is so short, 340 pages, crazy. I'm really hoping I can get a good chunk of this done tonight. I want to say, should we aim for 200 pages, or is that crazy? Is that crazy? I don't think it is. I'm going to aim for 200 pages tonight, which means an easy 140 pages tomorrow. And then Happy Place. Not Happy Place. I already read Happy Place. What am I after? Goodreads Funny Story. Which, funnily enough, Mads is currently reading. How many pages is this? 400 pages. So that one's quite long, actually. The Abby Jimenez one was 400 as well. But I'm not going to be, I'm not going to judge. I'm hoping that one's going to be a really good one to finish it all off. finish off this saga of fucking romance that I've been on. And I'm so ready to get back to my fantasy roots, to be honest with you. I'm going to turn down my sensitivity a bit. That's a little bit loud. Ooh, there we go. That's a little bit better. Okay, yeah, I'm not into the horrible ranges there. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Other than that, I've not been up to much. Obviously, it's been Christmas week. I've been setting my goals for 2025. I've set the 25 books I want to read in 2025. I have a goals video also that I recorded yesterday. Or was it the day before? Might have been the day before. That I recorded recently. Oh, I didn't put my moisturizer on after my shower either. That needs to be my first thing I do. Right, moisturizer, tea, come back here and read. But yeah, this is a funny week, isn't it? It's the 5-day gap between Christmas and New Year's. And I really want to get some stuff finished, as in these books. These 2 books. And then my intention is to reread Iron Widow as my first read of the year in 2025, because I want to read Heavenly Tyrant as soon as it arrives in my hands, whenever it will be in January/February. It says January/February on the Illumicrate page, but I'm hoping it'll be January, considering it came out on New Year's Eve. I don't see why it shouldn't ship on the 2nd of January. New Year's Eve, Christmas Eve it came out, sorry. So I don't see why it shouldn't be shipped on the 2nd of January, personally. But, you know, everyone deserves a break, right? I also need to put up on Instagram a little story to say that I'm live. And yeah, today, even if no one's about, I'm just going to carry on and keep going, because I really need sprints to like make me do stuff. But that's the plan. I've said that like 3 times, but I don't think there's much else to like catch you up on, because I've been so in such a reading slump from Just for the Summer, and I've not wanted to read it. But I think today will be a good day. I think this evening will be a good evening. I've actually had a really like productive couple of weeks, despite being in a real reading slump. Been going to the gym a lot. Not that I ever shut the fuck up about that. Ever. Okay, I think I need to... I mean, to be fair, I'm never ready for my sprints, am I? Oh, we need the timer. Where is she? Also, super exciting, I have some emotes and like what's the word? An avatar of me in the works. So they will be a thing in the new year, which is a great start, I think, for the new year, to have like some new stuff for the Twitch. And all of this will be changed as well. All of this is crap, to be honest. It's too small. Like, why am I so small? And then the like alerts don't work either. So my plan, probably on New Year's Eve. Oh no, I'm actually going out on New Year's Eve, but maybe in the day. My plan is to maybe look at sorting all of this out in a better way. Like, I did spend some time on it for these ones, like all of that, but like it's not that great. Like, I really, if I was going to spend time on it, I should have done it better. I just like took a Canva thing and made it different. So hey Ren, hey, just realized the time. Yeah, tell me about it. It's the space-time continuum is all timey-wimey during this time of year. Currently reading The Fury of the Gods, so I need sprints. Is that the third one? Or is... Yeah, because the second one's The Hunger of the Gods, isn't it? Shadow, Hunger, and then Fury. That's good. You're finishing off a series right at the end of the year. Like, fair play to you. One of my biggest goals for 2025 is to cut down my series that are like published, like fully published, that I've started. Hey Hannah, we'll be reading The Natural History of Dragons during tonight. Lovely. I've heard of that one. I think I did have it on my ARC like wish list for a bit, obviously before it first came out. I've seen it in Waterstones a few times, but I always kind of just like the front of it, like the cover does just look a bit like a history textbook. I know it's not because dragons aren't real, but like it looks like, you know, like you had like dragonology and stuff like that. Like it looks like doesn't look like a novel. It looks like I know it's not. I know it is a novel, so I don't know why I've let myself be put off. It's such a ridiculous thing. It's what Emily Wilde was trying to be. Whoa. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. I do see what you mean. I haven't read Emily Wilde, but obviously I know that her thing is the Encyclopedia of Fairies or whatever, which already to me is like, well, Spiderwick Chronicles has done that already. So, just trying to be Spiderwick Chronicles. I love Emily Wilde, but The Natural History is a step up. Ooh, okay. Maybe I'll have to like look back into it because I really do love stuff like that. And to be honest, I should look into Emily Wilde. I think I got put off because of all the hype around the Fairy Loot edition. Ooh, I hate hype. Oh, Fury of the Gods is a buddy read. Timed it perfectly. Nice. I am reading Make the Season Bright. Obviously the cover is off. This is the Afterlight Illumicrate version. I'm still reading romance. I DNF'd just for the summer. I just said fuck it, I don't want to fucking read this. I hate it. Which I rarely do with romance. Usually I'll push through because it's so quick to read. But I actually was just getting pissed off about even thinking about picking it up. So love that naked cover. I know there's loads of lyrics on it because they're both musicians. You can see here. How lovely. But like I was saying at the beginning, this is a second chance romance, and the reason they broke up in the first place is one of them left the other at the altar, which is like crazy. But I have a feeling that surely that is like clickbait in the synopsis. Do you know what I mean? Like it's making it out to be worse than it is, because the only way this is copium. This is me coping with the idea of that. But the only way that would be okay, like being left at the altar, the only way that would be okay with me is if the reason they didn't turn up to the altar was like life-threatening, their parents were in hospital, they were in a car crash, you know, things like that. And then after the fact, the relationship like broke down because of the wedding not going ahead. Do you know what I mean? Like if that had led to a series of events where they grew apart and then broke up, that would be okay. And that's the only way that I'm thinking that surely they didn't just ghost them at the altar and then now it's like, oh, okay, let's get back together. Do you know what I mean? Like I just couldn't forgive someone for that. You would never trust them again. But I'm really trying not to judge it before I read it, because I might find out on page 1 that actually they were in a car accident. And then what? I put off reading this for how long? 2 weeks? For what, you know? I read that one the other week. Oh, it started out a little bumpy, but loving it by the end. Ooh, okay. I'm usually not a fan of sex scenes, but these ones are my life. Yes. See, this is why I do really love Ashley Herring-Blake. I really love her. And the sex scenes got better and better as the Delilah series went on. So thank you. You just made me so excited to start this tonight. Hi, Leo. I'm having dinner right now, but we'll join shortly. No worries. We're going to go on the sprint in a minute. Like, well, in 30 seconds anyway. And speaking of Leo, because you're a sub, you'll love this. I'm working on getting some emotes. I've commissioned some emotes. So they'll be a thing in the new year once my artist gets back to me. How fun! But other than that, I'm going to hop off, go moisturize my face, get my tea, and then start reading. So I will see you guys back here at 7 o'clock. Bye-bye. Hey. Beepity beep. Beep beep beep. The sprint is done. Welcome back. How did we all do? I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it so far. I got 58 pages. I was just finishing off the end of like a small chapter there at the end of that sprint. So I'm on to chapter 6. So they're about 10 pages a chapter. No. More, because it'll be... That was 5 chapters and 60 pages. So about 12 pages a chapter, which is fairly long, I feel. Or is it medium? I don't know. Long for a romance, maybe? I don't know. I do like that we are alternating points of view. I always prefer that in a book, in a romance. Not every book. In romance books, much prefer dual POV. I really like both of the characters so far. And I'm always worried that I'm never going to like one as much. So I am very happy that I like both of them. I'm obviously... Ren, I saw that you said you kind of have to ignore the left at the altar part until it's talked about at the end, otherwise it'll ruin your enjoyment. I'm trying to do that, but also because of the way Brighton is written, and Brighton is the one who left Charlotte at the altar prior to the book 5 years ago in the book's time, because Brighton very clearly is like a very emotional person, and like even before the disaster has happened where they've turned up at the same place for Christmas, she very clearly still isn't over Charlotte, and when she saw her she like froze and like all these feelings came, and like I think just the way it's written clearly means that she is, number one, not over Charlotte, and number two, like clearly didn't want them to break up 5 years ago. That's the vibe I'm getting anyway. So I'm locked in for now, is what I'm saying. I still don't agree with being left at the altar, but I'm okay to go on the journey to find out why, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not from the jump being like, fuck this person, they clearly don't give a fuck. Do you know what I mean? Like, it sounds like they are a very nice person. No, it's a fictional character, but it sounds like that Brighton, it doesn't sound like something she would do from what I've read so far. So I'm intrigued to see what the circumstances were, and I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt as of right now. So, you know, we shall see. Hey Hattie, sorry I'm late. Do not worry, you are never late. Never, never, ever. Was just giving Rosie a bath. Once she's down to bed, I'll join. No worries. Hope the bath goes well. Only 16 pages for Hannah. My dog demanded my attention. That's fair. I was giving Biscuit some attention, but she's old now, so she doesn't demand it as much. 30 pages for Ren, slowly making progress. To be fair, in a 45-minute sprint, I think 30 pages is good for like an epic fantasy. I think that's pretty good going. Like, it's heavy stuff. It's not exactly fast to read. And it's the finale of a trilogy as well, so there's probably a lot going on. Hi, Molly. I'm trying to finish a book this eve. Why are you being vague? What book are you reading? I want to know. Give me the deets. Moll, I'm reading Make the Season Bright, which was the one that I'd been going on about. It's a queer one, obviously a Christmas one. About the one that's one of them left each other at the altar prior, so it's a second chance romance. And I'm actually enjoying it. Hold my hands up. Whoa! 60 pages in. Don't want to jump the gun, but it's going all right so far. I should have just trusted Ashley Herring Blake, realistically. But we shall see. We shall see. But yeah. I am glad that I've started this, because come January 1st, was I gonna read this book? Absolutely fucking not. I would have had to have waited until next Christmas, and that would annoy me as well. But it must only be read at Christmas time. That's the rules. Them's the rules. I'm reading In Repair by A.L. Graziadei. The Queen of Teens with Depression. And we know how much you love that, Mol, so I'm so excited for our accessories to arrive, Molly. For those who don't know, me and Mol bought, we went in on getting the Lil Inklings design planners, but she didn't have as many sticker sheets and like she had new accessories restocked in December, so we did another cheeky little order, which I'm excited for to arrive, with the bookmark, the snap-in bookmark, and also like a pocket as well that like you can put sticker stuff in. The only bits that I filled in for this 2025 planner so far is I've put a couple of things in like the monthly date, like people's birthdays, Mia's birthday, Molly's birthday, things like that, you know, stuff like that's in there so far. A couple of gigs in there. I have done some most anticipated books. Spoiler, whoa. I've done some goals with the most awful handwriting ever because I just fucked like every single one of them up, but it's fine. And the only other thing I've done... No, I've done two other things. I've done my 25 books I want to read in 2025. So I have filled out all of that. Now, Molly told me that she, with this, fills them in as she goes, but as like a thing for like physical TBR. So like you'll fill it out and try and fill the 25 out throughout the year to like get rid of her physical TBR, which I respect. I do get that. But for this, I wanted a bit more pressure. So I wrote in, these are all from my physical TBR as well, every single one of them. And some of them are also finales to series. So I'm really trying to like tick off a lot of goals using this thing. I try and read 25 books I owned before the year. Yes, yeah, sorry, that's what I mean. Like something you own physically, or I guess Kindle as well could be an option. But yeah, before 2025 started. And similarly, that's my goal with my series tracker. Like I want to finish all the series that are fully published, that I've started. So if I started a new series in 2025, for example, Shadow of the Gods, although that is fully published, that's not going to be counted in my challenge because I would have started that series in 2025. You know, it's all the ones that I've started prior to this year. I want to just get them ticked off. Oh, absolutely, we'll only read Christmas books in December. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I know that's probably a popular thing. It's not exactly an unpopular opinion, but like I just have to. Same with Halloween, like horror Halloween stuff. It's got to be October. Oh, I got the tarot card one. So happy it arrived early this year. Molly got the tarot card one as well. Did you get horizontal or vertical, Hannah? I got vertical and Molly got horizontal. They haven't left Canada yet, but hopefully won't be long. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not really like, oh my god, I need them right now. But obviously I want to come see you again anyway, so that's a good excuse. I've fallen behind reading as I got my new reading journal for Christmas, and I've just spent hours upon hours setting it up, still nowhere near finished. That is why I buy the pre-made. That's why I buy the pre-made shit. I just could never. I tried one year, I think it was 2020, because obviously we had like loads of time. Well, it was like the start of 2021. So like I started doing stuff in 2020 where I do some stuff like all by myself, and then I tried to do it going into 2021 and I just couldn't be asked to draw all of the pages. You got undated. Love the layout now. And I will admit, I was in two minds whether to get undated again, because 2024, this one's undated. And you're right, I really like the setup of the dashboard. Let me show you one that's not ugly as fuck. More recently, I've kind of been using like it's just been a bit of black and white. I've not really like done a lot. But like this is the dashboard setup for those who are wondering. So you have the entire week on one page, and then you have like basically loads of room to just write different things. Like I've got a to-do list, goals, meals, which I didn't fill out because I ate the same thing every day. What I'm currently watching, listening, playing, my highlights for the week, self-care, and then all of this is just the week stuff. So I do really like the dashboard setup, but this year I did go back to the vertical setup, which obviously this isn't filled out, but you get 3 boxes for every single day of the week, and then you do have like a separate thing down here and along the bottom. So I did find with the dashboard, like I was having a lot of blank space that I was filling with like stickers and stuff over on the right hand side. Like I didn't end up needing like that much stuff in like that much space, I guess. And I thought with this it's a bit more structured. So like for example, what I want to do is have the bottom box which has got the pages red. You can't really see it very well, but the page is red there as well. My bottom box is going to be what I'm currently reading. So say I wrote the book name there, or maybe put the picture of the cover, and then I finished it on this day, I would then like draw like a little arrow going across the 2 boxes, you know, like to show that I've read them over those days. And then having like a to-do list in this box, and then whatever else, like appointments and stuff in this box, you know, like just like something like that. And then along the edge maybe do like highlights and things like that. That's my plan anyway. That's what I'm gonna do. And if I don't like it, I'll just go back to dashboard next year, because I didn't like horizontal. I didn't like that there was not I got it, there were only I can't even speak. Horizontal used to be the only option back in my day. You could only get horizontal. And last year was the first year they did undated and the dashboard layout. So I'm trying out vertical again, but if I realise like there's not enough room, I will just go back to dashboard next year, and hopefully, fingers crossed, the undated ones she keeps around. But yeah, Molly, I've not written a single thing in my new journal, so I'm looking forward to spending a quiet day filling in. Oh, I was hoping you would have had some time in like quiet time and work, but yeah. Hey Leo. Hi, I just finished listening to Down the Drain by Julia Fox. Nice. Was it good? I had that one this year too. Oh, the undated this year as well. It would annoy me so much if there were spreads I didn't want, or not space for spreads I do. Plus, I love setting it up, just wanted a bit more time. That makes sense. There's definitely... near the start of this, there are 2, 4, 6... There's 6 dotted pages at the start. And there's a dotted page at the end of every month. And there's also some dotted pages at the back as well. Like, quite a few, actually. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12 dotted pages at the back as well. Like, so, what did I say? 6 at the front? 6 at the front, 12 at the back. So, there are some room for other spreads you want to do. For example, I would also, part of my goals, I'm literally spoiling my YouTube video for you here, but like part of my goals of this year is I would like to take part in more readathons, and included in that I would like to do spreads for those readathons, which I think will be quite fun. Let me try to find. This was me, I was writing out more goals, but like more specific goals, like reading goals, and then I was doing gym goals that I didn't finish. So that's like my first kind of own spread. But I want some ideas, actually, Ren, so some ideas for some spreads, perhaps. My first was horizontal, and I didn't like it. Yeah, I just kind of dealt with it at the time, because there was no other option. Like, I just didn't think there was another option. And then when she went vertical the first time, I was like, ah! And got vertical. But then this was, like, undated the first time last year, or in 2024. And I was like, ah, I want to try the new thing, so... I work shift work, so don't need a life planner. That's fair. I only really write reviews and make pretty spreads in my journal. I have a year at the glance calendar in front of my journal, but that's really all the space I need for life stuff. That's fair. That is fair. I would say maybe you could check out A Novel Companion by Little Inklings Design. Obviously, you do you. If you just want to carry on doing your own spreads, doesn't really matter. But if you ever were in the position where you were like too exhausted or like just didn't have time, A Novel Companion is basically this planner but without all of the dated life stuff. It's just all of the reading stuff. So maybe that would work for you. I feel like horizontal you can get much in the space. Dashboard is elite in my opinion, but I wanted a dated one because I wanted the X books in 20X challenge. Yeah, that's so fair. That is so fair. Fantastic memoir. That was my 200th book of the year. Oh my god. Next I'm challenged myself to read less. I've actually, my Goodreads goal every year has been 52, and I'm actually going to set it at 100 in 2025. Crazy, I know. We'll see. Anyway, we are about time due for another sprint, so I am going to carry on reading. And I'm looking forward to it, and I hope you all... Oh, enjoy dinner, Hannah. See you back here at 8. Bye-bye. dong. The Witch is Dead. I got 28 pages, which is not loads, but I forgot that I hadn't eaten yet, so I had to go sort my food out and then eat my food, and then I was trying to eat and read at the same time, which was not happening and not very comfortable or easy in any way. So I stopped to eat. God, what a chore. Am I right? The one who left the other one at the altar has been a bit of a dick. She's kind of being a bit of an arsehole at the moment. Not in a major way, but just like, come on, you know? And then I went on Goodreads. I need to stop doing this. I went on Goodreads to select it as like currently reading, and then I saw the rating. I was like, fuck's sake. And then I scrolled down for some reason, and then I glanced over a couple of reviews, and they were all really like low reviews. So I was just like, oh, I hate when I do that to myself, because it does kind of mar the enjoyment. But it's okay so far. Again, I am hoping and praying for a good enough reason at the end for the leaving of altars. But, you know, I'm just gonna go with the ride for now and hope that all will be revealed. Ren, I did actually read through all of the things you said, and to be fair, most of those are built into the planner, but some of them, like I forgot about Buzzwordathon. Bingo Board from Hell, I'd not heard of, so I'll probably check that out. Yeah. So I'm excited. I wanna add some. I'll probably add some of those to my planner. 16 pages again. Nice. That's better than nothing, Han. Better than nothing. About 25 pages, and yeah, I'd only heard bad things going in. But I think sometimes that lowers your expectations, and it's not as bad as you think. That's fair. That makes sense. That does make sense. I think, to be fair, it's a difficult situation to write your way out of. Like, she did really set herself up for failure with this premise, to be honest. But I'm enjoying it so far. They've just got to the first kind of date thing. 70 pages for Moll. Managed to finish. Fucking well done. Fair play to you. Cooking dinner now. Oh, what a housewife. Is it just for you or for you and Ewan? Ewan. Ewan? With a U? Ew? I'm trying to think about how you say his name. You say Yuan, don't you? Lol, behave. For both of us, yes. Oh, cute. Still very cute. In your little kitchen with no microwave. My TMI, but my period cramps are literally like, they have me like doubled over hurting. Like right now, there's a constant level of like, I would say, you know when doctors ask you like out of 10, like rate the pain. Like currently it's at like a 7. Just a low 7, just there, constant, not even coming and going. It's just there. And I literally had to breathe as if I was having contractions during that last sprint. But, you know, that's normal, I'm sure. I need to cook, but keep putting it off. I only have to feed myself. I just don't have the motivation to get food. Yeah. It's a struggle. It really is. Like, if you don't have someone else to remind you or to like have to do stuff for, like, all really at the same time, there's no obligation. I'm literally in so much I'll probably only do one more sprint, to be fair, because I need to go lie down. I'll continue reading, definitely, but I need to lie down. This is horrific. I don't think it's ever been this bad, but Ow. My ex is still living with me right now, but he ate Ren. Oh my god. I hope you're okay. That's rough. That did happen to me for about 3 weeks after me and my ex split. We had to live together still, and it was a bit rough. Hope you're okay. Oof. Wow, my brain is actually like dead right now. What else do I need to do? I don't think I need to do anything else in sprints. Like, I always like just rush to get into the reading, and then I remember like earlier in the day I had thought, oh, I'll do this and this on sprints, and then I never do it. But I don't think I thought of anything earlier. I'm trying to remember. I was in the middle of doing like my 2025 training program, like doing a new, like the strength training will probably remain the same, but I want to do more flexibility stuff and calisthenics. So we only broke up less than 2 weeks ago. We've both been busy, but we're chill. Okay, that's not like too bad then. It's still like slightly awkward. My friend and her boyfriend of like 8 years split up this year, and they had to live together for like, it was like 3 or 4 months after, which was just crazy. And then like now he like wants her back, and it's like, what? You lived together for like 4 months after you broke up, and you still didn't think you wanted her, but now that she's like moving on, you want her back. Fuck off. But I'm friends with both of them, so I can't take sides, but also I have taken sides completely. But I don't hate him. He's just a stupid man, you know? Like, that's the vibe. Just a silly, silly man. I'm trying to think, is there anything else I need to do before the end of the year? But I don't think so. I really need to go to the gym more next year, but I'm moving in March, so I don't want to pay for gym membership before I move. Yeah, just sort yourself out first, like sort your living situation. And everything else will fall into place after that. So annoying that you have to be the one to move. Or do you both have to move? I didn't move when I split up with mine. I was like, you will have to move out, sorry. To be fair, I own 600 fucking books, so it makes more sense for me to not move in general. I'm sleepy. Sleepy, sleepy, weepy. I'm gonna make sure that the timer is ready. I think just sorting it. There we go. There we are. Oh no, we broke up because I'm moving near London and he wants to stay here. But we're currently living at my dad's, so he has to move out of it. That's sorry to like ask about your personal life, like for details, but like that makes sense. That definitely makes sense. Damn. Life is crazy. You know? Things happen that you never thought would. I know that sounds like that's so unprofound and vague, but like I never ever thought I would move back in with my parents, yet here I am. I also never thought I'd be able to buy a house, but hopefully at some point I will be able to. It's just funny how life turns out, you know? Anyway, I think I'm going to put us on for our last sprint. So it'll be a longer one. It'll be 50 minutes, just about 49. And then I'm going to go lie down, I think. That's okay. Thank you. Thank you. Right. One last sprint. I'll see you guys back here at 9. Say a little goodnight, and then I'm going to get through. I really want to get through a big chunk of this in this sprint. So I will see you back here at 9 p.m. Bye. Hey. End of the last sprint. I stopped then because I got to there's like a section where there's a break, so I didn't want to carry on halfway down a page. I did really well that time. I got 85 pages. Wait, that's actually loads. Yeah, from 86 to 171. That's 85, right? Ish. Yeah. Oh, I did really well. I read that whole time. I am still enjoying it. It very much feels like they are two people that are very, very meant to be together. So then it's hard to say that they shouldn't get back together, if that makes sense. Even though we've had a flashback to what happened with the altar leaving. And I'm still a bit like... ooh, you know? But it's also feeling kind of similar to Happy Place, if you guys have read that, which is also a second chance romance and also long-term relationship breaking up. And the reason for that was kind of ridiculous as well, which is why I didn't give it a full 5 stars. But it destroyed me in every other way. And I have a feeling this is going to be a similar thing where I'm not going to be able to quite give it 5 stars because the actual leaving in the first place was ridiculous, but these two people are so clearly meant to be together and are yearning for each other that it's like heartbreaking that they're not together, you know? It's that vibe is what I'm getting. Jesus, you're quick. Thanks. I only got like 20 in one sprint, so I locked in for this one. 32. Nice, Han. Molly just cooked 8 and now I'm filling in my journal for the last week. Cute. I wasn't sure whether to use my, because I've got the undated one. Obviously I've got 1 week left, but because there's only 2 days in December, I don't think that's enough. Pardon me. That's not enough to warrant using it in 2024. I think I want to just start the new planner for this coming week, like that starts tomorrow. But that's exciting. That's weird. I'm like, oh, I don't want to start the new one. It's not New Year's Day yet. So, however, I am going to go to bed now, but I am going to carry on reading. But I'm first going to update my romance vlog. And say how I'm feeling and what's going on. But I am pretty much exactly halfway as well, which is a nice place to be at, considering I wanted to read this and Funny Story before the end of the year. I think that's looking very doable now, considering I'm halfway through this one already. I didn't read too much, but I got food, so it's still a win. Absolutely. Dub for you, Ren. Really into A Natural History of Dragons. Gonna see how much more I can get done. Halfway through. Nice. Very, very nice. I'll have to look into it, Han, if you're really enjoying it. I'm interested. I'm definitely interested. Oh. Does anyone have any plans for the last 2 days of December other than reading and or finishing things of this ilk? I'm hoping to obviously finish this and Funny Story, round off this vlog, get it done. I want to edit my goals video and upload it. I don't mind if it goes up in like on the 1st of January. Do you know what I mean? It's not really that much of an issue. It's not going to exactly be irrelevant, you know. Similarly with, I did record stuff of my planner, but I'd need to do the voiceover and there keeps being people around and I can't do it, which has been annoying. Gonna read more Heated Rivalry before bed, aka the Bible. I'll let you know what I think when I finish. Yeah, please do. I'll be working. What? That was bullshit. Sorry. Bloody hell. That's crazy. But yeah, that's it. That's my vibe is, well, gym both days. Just trying to squeeze in as much as I can. in December because I'm in a competition with my friend for how often we can go. So gym on Monday and Tuesday. Read this and funny story. I am going out on Tuesday, but not out. Just going to someone's house for New Year's Eve. Oh my god, you're working as well tomorrow, Mal? Ugh. Writing, so at home, but I have to write. Ooh. Rough. Well, the next time I will see you will be on Thursday, on the 2nd of January. So I hope you've all had a fabulous Christmas and Boxing Day and strange 5-year gap between Christmas and New Year. And I hope you all have a fabulous New Year's Eve and Happy New Year. Lots of cool things to come in 2025, hopefully. But I will see you all on Thursday for Spiritfarer. And you'll just see me around on Insta posts and stories. So thanks for joining me. And I will see you on the flip side. Bye.